Enough?
Second question. I said 2.
Defensiveness does not serve you. We're just kidding.
Fair point. Through the many years, I have discovered that I had a different biological father. And I've unfolded the story, and it's a really interesting, loving story.
Yeah. We don't mean to discount it, but now what? Do you know your inner being never looks back? Your inner being is aware of where you are and what's forward for you in terms of manifestation, but never looks back.
So what do you think about the mediums that are out there that are talking to the non-physical entities? What is your thought on those who are trying to connect? And is that even the path to do that? What is your position?
We don't give it much thought.
Okay.
Because it's someone trying to justify where they're standing by what happened before. Since no justification is needed, every minute you spend trying to explain how you got here is time not spent on what you now want from where you are. And it's also a misunderstanding that everything you lived put a really good roadmap, Magellan, in your vortex. You can think about anything you want, and there isn't anything off limits, and we're not trying to get you to stop doing anything or stop thinking anything. But what we are oriented for, and what your inner being is oriented for, is to call you from where you presently are vibrationally and manifestationally to what you've already created vibrationally. That's the whole sweet spot. The whole point of you being focused here in this time-space reality is so that it could increase your vortex so that you could have the thrill of moving from where you are to more. And when you look back, it's like saying, well, here I am, and I'm thrilled with the idea of going over there. But before I go over there, I'm going to go 1,000 miles that way. And once I get over there, then I'll start going over there again. And we say, why not just start from where you are? Well, because I think I need to explain how I got here. No, you don't. Well, I feel like I need to explain how I got here. Because if I know how I got here, then maybe I'll go over there better. No, you won't. You'll go over there. Just a moment ago, before you told us this story, we said to you, defensiveness does not serve you. And neither does justification. It doesn't serve you. And so, since we're fine-tuning here, you're doing so well, spend no time trying to explain. We've been saying this to Esther quite a bit lately because we said to her, understand it, but don't try to explain it. Understand why you feel the way you feel relative to this or this or this. But don't try so hard to explain why you feel that to people who don't feel the same way and who will never understand no matter how much time you spend. Because the more time you spend trying to explain why you feel this way, the more you bounce off their response to how you feel, and the more opportunity you have of messing up your own vibration. And so we get it. You want to know what your roots are? We'll tell you what your roots are. You were non-physical before you came forth into this physical body. Those are deep roots. And the wonderful thing about those roots is those roots came forward with you. The physical people that you meet along the way that want to be your stability, they're fickle. They often don't come with you. The way they feel about you is dependent upon what you've done for them lately. Yes. And so you live these conditional lives where you're jumping through all kinds of hoops and trying to be what they need you to be because you're basing everything on their reaction to you, which is fickle because their reaction to you has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. And they're traipsing through their past, and that's why they're hard to live with now. Let them do that. You do something else.
I love being single too. Yep. Okay.
You asked what were your words? What's your position? Position on this. Our position is you are happiest when you are moving forward. That's our position. And forward is clearer and cleaner energetically. Back there is a mess.
So that would mean that we don't read the history books which you've said before. Sorry, you've said that before. The history books they're different opinions. Okay, I'm with you. I'm good.
We have also said that if you're a selective sifter, then whether you are exploring past or present or future, you're looking for things that feel good. So, of course, your past can make you feel patriotic or can make you feel loved or can make you feel wonderful. We're not saying that there are not beneficial things everywhere you look. You can become a selective enough sifter, but usually someone looking back is justifying where they are. So it's a vibrational vantage point that is not serving you from the get-go, usually. You have to be really good at caring about your alignment before you can look back. Sometimes you'll hear people look back at horrible childhoods with an attitude of true appreciation because that contrast led them to where they are. But that's a really masterful creator who is doing that, you see. And it's still slower going than listening for the signs of the new clues that your inner being is offering to you about the new things that are hatching that you really, 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 really want. So it's about prioritizing. And the more deliberate the creator you become, the more prioritizing thrills you. It's sort of like becoming sophisticated enough that you enjoy fine wine or fine opera or something that is special and maybe not that common. Once you've refined your tastes, and this is a rugged analogy, but you kind of get it, you really don't enjoy returning to what you used to do before you discovered that. And vibrationally speaking, it's the same way. Once you hang around in this high-flying vibration of clarity and love and alignment, you're never happy on a steady diet of confusion and anger and defensiveness. You just aren't.
Okay.
Really good.
I love this.
Yeah. Good conversation. Really good conversation.
Because of you, I got the job at Magellan. You've been the head of HR because of that.
That's good. We told so many Magellan stories. The early navigational systems. Magellan said, when possible, make a legal U-turn. Magellan said that a lot to Esther.
So I have a couple of questions.
Yes?
So I like the session that you had on frequency and vibration yesterday. And my question was around the specifics that you put towards vibration for gratitude and for appreciation. I think you're saying gratitude has a different vibration of frequency.
Different people use words in different ways. And so it's never a good idea to really split hairs too much over semantics.
Okay.
However, often when people use the word gratitude, they are mixing in what they've overcome.
Right.
It's sort of like the looking back and being grateful that I'm not there anymore. Well, when you're grateful about not being there, it's in your current vibration. Where appreciation, you can take it at its even accounting term. Appreciation is the adding to what already is. It's something becoming more of. And so appreciation, usually, when it is offered, is a pure vibration. In fact, appreciation in the way we mean it when Esther finds the word of it. That's another thing. Esther is not hearing us whisper words in her ear and then just repeating them to you. She's receiving a vibration, and then at an unconscious level, she's finding the physical word equivalent. So when Esther finds the word appreciation, it is a purer vibration than when Esther finds the word gratitude. And it's true of the majority of the population.
Okay. So where does thankfulness come in then? I am thankful. So I know that I say that so often, and then I'm thinking...
Thankful is a pure vibration too, because thankful is saying thank you. We often say, when people ask the question about should they pray, should they be prayerful? And we say, most people when they pray are focused upon something wrong and really yearning or begging for a solution. And so those prayers are not pure. There's a lot of resistance in them. So then they think that whoever they're praying to is not hearing them. Where when you pray with thanks, now you're focused upon what is working. Now there's no resistance. So thankful and appreciation are very similar in vibration.
So that's the
Yes.
thankful and appreciation.
Yeah, very similar.
Okay.
And of course, different people mean different things. You can say thanks a lot and not really mean it.